right, how y'all doing? Okay, so my name is Kipp Chambers. Can everyone hear me? Yeah, good, awesome. I'm Lloyd Dobler on Twitter, and I'm going to talk to you tonight about skydiving. So how many of you have ever said, yeah, I really want to go skydiving, but haven't? Bunch of you? Yeah, that's kind of the way it works. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that I've learned along the way, and hopefully they'll help you out along your way as you get there. Now, so first off, who the hell am I to be telling you about this? Well, my name's Kipp, like I said. I have about 600 jumps. I'm an AFF skydiving instructor, a wind tunnel coach. I fly on a formation skydiving team called Relativity. That's us right there. We pretty much rock, and yeah, that's what we do. So, why would you jump out of a perfectly good airplane? Well, in my case, like every stupid thing I've done in my life, it involved a girl. She said, hey, do you want to go skydiving? I said, sure. She said, I'll pick you up on Sunday at 7. And right before she was supposed to pick me up, she said, yeah, I'm not going to do it. So I wound up going and stuck with it. So this is lesson number 1 about skydiving. Skydiving will not get you laid. Now, guys, you're going to be spending all your time at the drop zone when you get into this sport, and there's a 90 to 10 guy-girl ratio at the drop zone. So you're up against simple math, and you never win against simple math. Girls, you'd think your odds are better, right? Yeah, but people who jump out of airplanes are crazy. I can tell you from experience, and basically, this is what you're looking at. We also live on the ramen diet because we spend all our money at the drop zone. Not exactly your choice, mate. So, after you get your skydiving license, there are all sorts of different things you can do. You can get into formation skydiving, head-down free flying, wingsuiting, camera flying, or you can do like we did at my home drop zone and drop shit out of airplanes. Little known fact, the FAA allows any pilot of an aircraft to drop anything they want to out of an airplane, so long as they are reasonably certain it's not going to cause harm to someone. This is a great thing for skydivers. Now, we've dropped pianos, we've dropped cars, we've dropped toilets. This is what we're going to be talking about tonight. Toilets are actually very, very fun to drop out of airplanes, and there's already supply of them, so it works out well. The most important thing here that you need is at the bottom, video. Why? Because if it's not on video, it didn't happen. You have to have proof of what's going on. Otherwise, I would be sitting here telling you about the time when I was cruising through 3,000 feet at 120 miles an hour on my back with a giant stuffed dog wrapped around my foot, keeping me from deploying my parachute. But I don't have video, so it didn't happen. Location is very important. This is my home drop zone. It's about 10 miles past the end of the world in a place called California City. And as you can see, we've got lots of room to drop anything we want to without hitting a house, because if a toilet goes through the roof of a house, it's going to suck. The next thing you want to do is you want to spot the aircraft. You stick your head out of the aircraft and make sure there's nothing underneath you. People who don't skydive always worry, am I going to get sucked out? No, you're not going to get sucked out because our airplanes are not pressurized. And also people worry, am I going to fall out? And no, you're wearing a parachute, so you're kind of okay. Now, when you exit the aircraft, through trial and error, we've learned that traditional seating doesn't quite work as well because you're going to start spinning end over end until you can't hold on anymore and let go. The gripping it like you really love it is the best way to go. You're still going to spin end over end, but at least you're going to be able to hang on until you're ready to let go of it. So it works out much better that way. Speaking of letting go, when you let go, a toilet is not very aerodynamic. It's going to fly up faster than you are falling, or it's going to fall slower than you are. So basically, it's going to fly into the air. If you're underneath it when you open your parachute, you're going to have a toilet come crashing through and kill you, and your obituary is really going to suck. So try and get away from it. Now, naked skydiving is another thing that always seems to come up. We have kind of a rite of passage. When you do your 100th jump, you're supposed to go naked, and most skydivers have made a naked jump at some point. And it really works because everything is better naked, right? I mean, seriously. It's kind of like, well, okay, skydiving is not better naked. It's the one thing on Earth that is not better naked. It's kind of like bacon makes everything better except for vodka. Skydiving makes everything, yeah, you get it. Why is this? Guys, at altitude, we're looking at about 6 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're usually doing this for a girl, see before, and yeah, so you've got issues with that. And girls, I'm just here to tell you, you think it'd be great, right? It scars you for life if you see this. Scars you for life. Please don't do it, okay? Anyway, as you can see, there's a lot of cool stuff that happens with skydiving. It's a great sport. There's lots of stuff that people don't know about. I would encourage all of you to go out and do it. It's a dangerous sport. You can get hurt, you can die doing it, but those who have done it, whether they get hurt or they die or they keep on going, they've lived more than most people actually will ever get to live. So if anyone wants to make a jump, I'm at Lloyd Dobler on Twitter. Drop me a line. Let's go. Thanks.